Hey guys, Dylan from the Geek Duo here, and today I'll be bringing you my reaction to my Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man Season 1, Episode 9, titled Hero and Menace. I don't know why I flubbed that up. I tried to say My Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, but it's Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. And the synopsis for this episode is Spider-Man swings into action as Lonnie looks to settle a score and Norman visits an old friend. So Lonnie looking to settle an old score, that would probably be him and the 1/10th going after the Scorpions. Spider-Man swings into action, that's probably him also going after Scorpion. And Norman visiting an old friend would be him visiting Otto. Still want to know what the true backstory between them is, because I don't know if what Norman told us is correct, but yeah, who knows? But don't really know how this one's going to go, because I don't know what the 1/10th are going to do if they do find Otto's warehouse. So let's get it started in 3, 2, 1, go. Because you would have thought that, considering the DODC was behind Iron Man in the last episode, you'd think that all of Otto's stuff would have been, like, taken. I also think I want to turn that down a little. It was peaking quite a lot. I also want to know if they're going to be doing any more with Chameleon this season. Also, what did Oscorp need Peter's blood for? I do think that this first season, we're dealing with tech enhancements. I think season 2 is going to be chemical enhancements. Like, Peter's Rogues Gallery can really be split into those who've been enhanced by tech and those who have been enhanced through chemical means. And I think that's why they've separated things the way they are. Because, like, season 2, we could get Amadeus Cho, technically not a villain, but chemical enhancement. We could get Lizard, we could get a Goblin, we could get all the other rogues I was thinking of are actually tech, like Rhino, Vulture, they're tech. Tombstone himself is a chemical enhancement. So season 2 could well be the rise of Tombstone, where by the end of it he gets his usual form. Why are they giving the Sokovia Accords to um Otto? Hmm. Well, at least they let him keep his outfit instead of, putting him in a normal prison jumpsuit. Really not letting him get a word in. Here we get to see the darker side of Norman. Because that was some pretty fucked stuff he just admitted to. Hmm. What is it? That's some pretty bad security glass if he's able to just smash it with his fist in a phone. Ah, they haven't completely emptied it. Or you could have, just gone and grabbed what they didn't take. Hmm. Honestly, now that she's broken up with Lonnie, you might have a chance, Nico. I don't know, is Nico gonna get caught in the crossfire? Nico's pendant's gonna save her again, isn't it? There seemed to be some. Was that reflecting the front of the truck, or was it tech in there? You almost caused that truck to run over one of my friends. in the Spider-Man variant cover with Nico instead of. Yeah, you guys are no match for him. When did Gargan get an upgrade? Well, Peter, looks like you're working with a gang. Or is he going to be fighting both of them? You gotta admire the commitment to the bit of the scorpions. Each of them having something green on them. Hmm. お前はもう死んでいる. I wasn't expecting a showdown with Pete and Gargan this soon after their last one. I thought this was going to be a final episode kind of thing. Is this how Lonnie becomes leader of the 110th? Nah, he's shook. Tackle him. He's really that guy again. I mean, I guess they do teach you to dodge in football training, because if you've got to sidestep around, what are you gonna get? Oops. You don't notice the. Okay, so it seems like Otto wasn't just dealing with tech. Otto was doing tech and chemical enhancements as well. I thought there was going to be someone in that building, but it's a good thing there wasn't. Oh, well, that's one way to deal with him. Uh-oh. And now Lonnie's gonna tackle. Ooh, cattle prod. He's like the Magna Guard. I thought he was going to. He did block it. I knew he wasn't gonna die, but what in the Luke Cage? Was not expecting this. What did that chemical do? Hammerhead, that's it. That's who I've been confusing Tombstone with. The guy with basically the impenetrable plate on his forehead. That's what I thought Lonnie Steele was. This is very much making me think of that scene from Jujutsu Kaisen where they're just wailing on that one dude and people like remix that with like pop music. I've never actually seen that anime, so I don't know any of the characters' names or the context or. Did it juice you up enough? Really, man? Just add insult to injury? Or you do not want a serious Spider Man? Let's be honest, if it came down to versing a serious Spider Man or a Hulk, I'd be more scared of serious Spider Man. Because look at how effortlessly he is bodying him. Unfortunately, this is probably where the title comes from of Hero and Menace. He's ripping his tail off. No, he's gonna stab him with his own. Hmm. Me, on the other hand, how's that gonna look to the Scorpions in that? That the basically second in command of the 110th kept their leader alive. Should have just kept it as Pete. His spidey sense doesn't protect him from people he considers friends. He's more than okay with that. No more secrets from him. Ah, that would probably be what the blood is for. Almost went too far. I do also find it interesting. I should have talked about this when it happened. Just how similar that scene with Scorpion was to in um No Way Home with the Goblin. How he needed someone to jump in and stand between him and the blade, otherwise he would have gone through with it. And considering it's basically the same Peter, Are we going to find out what was in that vial? Oh. Of course. Dang it, Norman. I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. Norman was always going to become an antagonist, though. And as soon as they focused on Peter's blood being taken, it was always going to happen. I'm also not surprised that Whitman's there, considering who he is in the comics, which I'm pretty sure is a tech based villain. The Wizard. Marvel. I don't know how I forgot that, but Wizard. Bentley Whitman. Let's see. Attributes. Paraphernalia. Wizard armor. Wonder glove. His powers are derived from weapons and inventions incorporated into a slightly armored battlesuit. Gloves enhance his strength, can fire energy blasts, and project his typhoon sphere around the target. Pretty much all of which can be done with the tech that Oscorp just got from um, Octavius. Superhuman strength. Gloves enhance his strength to superhuman levels. Energy projection. Force fields. Haven't seen force fields yet, but anti-gravity, that is what similar to what Lonnie was looking for in Octavius' stuff. Yeah, so could well see Rise of the Wizard. Huh. Apparently Wizards worked with the majority of the Wrecking Crew. Okay. And we've got Bulldozer on this show, so what was Bulldozer's? I don't know if they're going to give Bulldozer his abilities, because the it's actually as Guardian tech that gave him the powers in the what's it called in the comics? Um, yeah. So I don't know if they're going to be giving him some sort of tech enhancement, sort of like what they did with She-Hulk. Um, the woman with the headscarf, we've seen her in the background of all of the intern testing as a member of the security team. So interesting that she's also on the team that deals with the glider. I know I shouldn't really be surprised that even the security people at Oscorp are very like tech inclined, but it was a little surprising. We saw the driver of the van. I don't remember if we've seen the guy with the graying beard or the woman sitting next to Whitman. initially I thought that was Connor's, but um, then we got a better look at her and found out that no, it wasn't. Yeah. Um, so it's going to be very interesting. Are we going to see Rise of the Goblin in the final episode? Because like I said, I thought that the final episode was going to be Spider-Man versus Scorpion, but Tombstone got his powers, so we saw that they were dealing with some chemical enhancements, though none of the people other than him got any. I'm glad I finally figured out who I've been confusing Tombstone with. Because Hammerhead. He's also a Spider-Man rogue, I'm pretty sure. We go After Hammerhead was shot, he needed to undergo intensive reconstructive surgery. Mr. Negative offered to replace his entire upper skeleton with brand new cybernetic one made of adamantium. Hammerhead accepted the offer and thus became far stronger than before. Superhuman strength, superhuman durability. It sort of is what we saw with Lonnie. Tombstone. I know I've looked this up before, but oh yeah. Oh no. Body was exposed to chemical diox 3, which grants him all his superhuman attributes: strength, reflexes, stamina, durability. You know, it is the same as what it was in the comics. I'm pretty sure I didn't get a good look at the like notes on what it is, whether it was Diox 3 or okay. That okay was just because I was able to go back and see what it was that was reflected in um Nico's pendant. I am not doing good with words this. And it was just the truck coming and then Peter jumping in between her and the truck. Let's see. Lonnie knocking over the. Yep, it's Diox 3. So it is the exact same. Um. Yeah, okay. Well, that means that they have given him the same story. The only thing they haven't done is give him the appearance of Tombstone, which I am sort of glad that when he was exposed to the chemicals, he wasn't. I saw him gasping in the chemical cloud, and I thought, please don't tell me they're going to like leach the color out of him because of the chemical and everything entering his system. But no, they kept him looking the same as he had been. Just now he has enhanced durability, enhanced strength, enhanced reflexes, all that stuff. I am interested to see what he's going to do because, well, he could well lead the 1/10th, and considering he's a good person, he could lead them to do good. Like, yes, some of them may not want to do that because, well, certain people join gangs for reasons. They want to hurt people. Other people do it out of necessity. Other people because they're forced to, like with Lonnie. So, and also there's the whole matter of respect. He's put his life on the line multiple times to save these people. Like, you'd think they'd have some respect for him, especially considering he stayed and fought while Don ran. I can see Lonnie taking over the 1/10th. I just don't know what he's going to do with them. because, well, if he's the leader, he doesn't have to worry about Donovan coming after him or his family for deserting them. He doesn't have to worry about the people going after Pearl. Like, yeah, there is certain gang things that'll probably fall on his shoulder to keep their turf and so that they're still able to protect the people of that area. But I don't know. With the way they've shown Lonnie this season, I could see him utilizing the 1/10th for a force of good, which would make it seem with if anyone showed pictures of Spider-Man fighting alongside this known gang, if they see it's under new management and that new management is utilizing it as a force of good, that doesn't look as bad on Peter. But also, it doesn't look as bad on Peter because they were teaming up against this crazy man in a scorpion costume. So it was sort of out of necessity. I don't know. I'm very interested to see where this is going to go. Anyway, I'm gonna end this one here. We've only got one more episode left. So, yeah. With that being said, I'll catch you in the next one.